Welcome, 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 Echo Arena fans. Tonight we have a gold division matchup for you, the Unforgettable against the Danglin Didgeridoos. Might struggle to say that once or twice in the match. Danglin Didgeridoos. In the casting booth, we have Palidore on cams. He's going to be resting his voice before a long evening of casting. We got some great matchups for you coming up. So I am DocEducation. I'll be hosting solo on the voice, but we will have the smooth camera work of Palidore bringing us the action. Just checking in the chat here. We got Emily's and Downcast Bacon saying hello. I know this is my first cast tonight. I think there have been one or two more matches that have already started, and we got Duckety Garbs, Duke Ty Garbs. Hello, Duke. And Nate Appleton as well saying hello and let's go. Yeah, let's get this match rolling. And then I know later on one, we are going to have a fantastic matchup with Wrath versus Synapse. And I think on two, at the same time, in about an hour's time, we will have Paper versus Anomaly. So that'll be an exciting match. I know Paper and Anomaly both looking to try to get into the Challengers Cup. I'm not fully up to speed on where the final rankings are right now. The Challengers Cup, of course, coming up next Saturday, 1 week from today. Look for an announcement on that in the Echo Arena VRML Discord, and also the Echo Games Discord. I assume we'll also have an announcement there. If you're not part of those Discord channels, highly recommend to follow all the action and keep up with all of the games that are coming your way. So, yeah, the Challengers Cup, that's our way of getting folks from the Diamond Division into the Master Division. So the bottom two Master Tier teams will play against the top four Diamond Tier teams in a six-team round robin. This Challengers Cup, a little bit unique. We had a Masters Tier team drop out, and so it'll be just the one Master Tier team against 5 Diamond teams. So there's a little more space in the Diamond Division there, and so there's even more teams that are still eligible for that cup as of this broadcast. So that Paper versus Anomaly match, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on VRML 2 should be an amazing matchup. And of course, Wrath versus Synapse, always two incredibly entertaining teams on VRML 1. I know later on we have more matches coming up. Looks like we'll be having Phoenix versus There Is No Team at 8:30 Eastern, and at 9:30 Eastern, Rusty Robots versus High Voltage, and maybe Gen Z versus Blitz if we can get another casting team on 2. So I do hear blue team readying up. Looks like we've got one of the Unforgettable players jumping over to blue, maybe to say hello, say good luck, best wishes. Orange team has readied up. So with that, we will be starting in just a few seconds here. Duke Tygarbs voting for the underdog. Yeah, always fun to get a little surprise. So here we go. Let's see which team comes out of the tube first. It looks like it will be Unforgettable getting to the disc first off a headbutt. Gunnysaw working his way along the tube. Oh, he gets stolen by Kiritox. Disc is saved and sent out. It will go through toward mid. The stack is together there for Danglin Didgeridoos. They're moving extremely fast, and It's Godly is looking to work his way along the left side, but they're all bunched up and nowhere to pass, so they say. And so the disc is going to bounce around on the ceiling. It'll be picked up by Gunnysaw. He'll look to reset toward his own goal. Jake is going to be taking his time there, moving up slowly, giving the team time to get their spacing together. Disc is now on the floor. There's nobody in goal. That was an open opportunity, but can't quite connect. And Gunnysaw will look to pass back to Jake on the back line. So Unforgettable already showing some impressive aggressive action, but can't quite get it there, and that clear will be successful. Danglin Didgeridoos, their stacks are already flying. The disc is loose. Jake is in the vicinity, and he will get there just a hair before it's godly and tap it back out. But under pressure there, and Kiritox has the disc now. He's working 2-on-1 with the stun. Jake getting it. Oh, well, Jake was the unforgettable goalie in that case, and I think it was Kiritox who took the shot, probably went off the head there, so won't get the points on the board for himself or themselves, but will get the points for Danglin Didgeridoos, going up by 2 to start. Now it's the Unforgettable working their way on their first offensive joust. Jake taking their time, working to double diamond, working to the clouds there, working on the ceiling under no pressure, so allowing the team to continue to press up slowly. This is how you do it. There's no need to pass if you are not under pressure. That pass just a little bit behind, and so Coffee Zombie having to back up, but Coffee Zombie now working their way up. Again, not under pressure, so taking their time. A little bit of a dangerous pass there, but it worked out for Gunnysaw. Oh, what a save again by Kiritox. That was an incredible save. 2 saves already early on, but can't stop that one. Coming from the back, Owenculus getting the assist by Jake Dash. And yeah, that's a tough one when you're the goalie and you've got action in front of you. You're looking, and that pass goes behind you on that clock, that backboard area. It's very difficult to turn around and stop that at that distance. So passes now coming in for Danglin Didgeridoos. Disc is in the zone there, but bouncing off and picking up is Owenculus. He's going inverted for the time being. You turning the ceiling into a floor, a lot easier to maneuver on the ceiling when it is actually the floor. Just easier to use your hands and pass there, or move around. But yeah, that pass not quite getting there, and could be dangerous, but just barely out of the reach of 2 different Danglin Didgeridoos players, and it will be cleared out. The stacks are together. There is a leech there though, and Owenculus will be able to pick it up and make the pass to Bowtie. So Jake now setting up for the Unforgettable. The pass there not quite connecting, and Agent Brando did get the stun out, but Jake gets it and tries to send it to shoulder. Picking it up is Gunnysaw, passing it to the post. Owenculus getting stunned out, and the disc is bounced back to the Bowtie. Jake, though, losing no time. Oh, he gets it stolen by Coben VR. Coben now looking to clear it in. The stacks are together, but it bounces off Geo and back to the left tube. So it will be into the orange side bubble, and picked up by Owenculus, and now sent out into the Danglin Didgeridoos side of the court. So it's Godly now working his way. Disc is bouncing around toward mid. Owenculus now feeding it in, but it looks like that'll be... Oh! Wow! I was not expecting that. Holy jinkies. That was an incredible long-distance shot by Owenculus. Not quite sure if he was attempting that shot or if it was just a lucky clear in that ended up making it. But that worked out for Owenculus, and now Unforgettable up by 3, 5-2. That pass by Coben bouncing off Geo, and he will be under pressure by 2 different Unforgettables players. Coffee Zombie now bouncing it around, but goes off the Geo there, and it will have an opportunity. Yep, there's a lot of stealing, brawling action going, but the disc will go. There's got an opportunity. No, that might have been a 3-pointer, but instead it will be saved. Wow, I thought Owenculus had a real opportunity there, but couldn't quite finish the job. So Danglin Didgeridoos not scoring a ton yet, but some incredible defense that they've really kept themselves in the game. So yeah, it's just I always enjoy seeing some incredible defensive stops. Of course, you like those long shots as well, but it's the defense that really gets me excited. And just like that, wow, Gunnysaw had a wide open goal, and out of nowhere, I think that was It's Godly, but some Danglin Didgeridoos player flew through the net and saved that at the last second. Gunnysaw now looking to pass, but can't quite connect because Oenculus is stunned out. So Danglin Didgeridoos doing some real hard work, and their stacks are just immediately together. They really fly, getting that goalie into the action. The pass is there, but unfortunate bounce off Geo. It will be over to the right side of the arena if you are the blue team. Kiritox passing is Godly. Oh, but there's some defense by Coffee Zombie. Unforgettable, showing that they have got some defensive chops as well. Kiritox passing to the floor, can't quite connect with It's Godly. Disc is bouncing around toward the wall. It will be picked up by Coben VR. He's got players, but they're a little bunched up, so they can't quite spread out to create a passing attack there. And stunned out is Kiritox, and the disc will be cleared around back toward the mid line. So some really great defense here, but look at this. Oh, that actually might have gone in as well if it hadn't been saved there. So some incredible saves at the last minute here by Danglin Didgeridoos, keeping themselves in the game with 3 minutes left. Plenty of time here. And Gunnysaw now taking the disc, passes it in toward the left side. Not sure if that was a pass toward Coffee Zombie, but didn't quite make it. And it will be Coben VR looking to clear the disc, but again, Gunnysaw on the back line. Oh, what a steal by Godly. That was a Godly steal indeed. And the goal is open, but oh, wow. Unforgettable just coming in at the last second. I thought Danglin Didgeridoos were going to have an opportunity. It's Agent Brando now taking a shot. And no, Oenculus says, no, my friend, I am taking that from you. So now it's bouncing around, and there's a blue player there closer, but the orange players are moving faster, and they will pick it up. It's Jake working his way along the back line, but it's Godly coming in again. Wow, some incredible, absolutely amazing defense happening for Danglin Didgeridoos. But, you know, as we've pointed out the last few streams that I've been on, if you give too many opportunities, eventually the defense will fall. So Unforgettable with an incredible amount of pressure right now on the defense for Danglin Didgeridoos, just holding up right now. But yeah, that's not a good recipe for the long term. So we'll see here. Just like that, Jake's getting a shot. Oh, but a little bit of an awkward angle that he took that shot at. That's a tough one, falling backwards and down and missing on that connection. So Coffee Zombie now with a really nice pass backward to Oenculus, passes back to Coffee Zombie. Coffee Zombie back to Oenculus. Oh, but off the crossbar, and Godly will pick it up. He's under pressure by Gunnysaw, and so he will have to tap it out without control, but luckily bouncing deep into the orange zone, and the blue stack is together. But there was a goalie hiding. Jake was just lurking and stunned out, and now it's the orange team with an opportunity. Just like that, though, Oenculus and Coben VR both stunned each other out. The disc is loose. Who will pick it up? It is Jake. He's working his way. He's a long ghost. He's not under pressure. He's going to work his way toward the post, and Coben VR with the steal. So that defense from Danglin Didgeridoos, and that has a shot. Will it go in? It will not, but it will be picked up by Kiritox and slammed in. So just like that, they make themselves in contention here. There will be about 25 seconds left once the clock goes down. That is plenty of time to score a goal. So right now we are in the absolute crunch time. Any team that scores right now, it will be automatically over. So 20 seconds left. Coffee Zombie, they're going to look to control it and not give a turnover. They do clear it through, but they don't have the disc now. Who will get there? It's Oenculus. They're still looking to score. They don't need to in order to win this game, but with 8 seconds left, I don't think they're going to be able to move the disc through fully. The stacks are together. They have a chance. Oh, taken by Jake on the back line. And wow, Unforgettable taking the round 5-4 with some absolutely insane defense by Didgeridoos. They really showed both in goal and around the bubble. They are an incredible defensive team. Yeah, that was a pretty low scoring round, but not low in terms of action and sloppiness. It wasn't just a lot of clearing and turning it over in that sense. It was some pretty good attacks by both teams getting set up, especially Unforgettable with some really nice controlled offense, often resetting, often swinging the disc toward one side of the arena or the other, toward the backboard, toward the floor, and it was just incredible defense by Didgeridoos. So yeah, Unforgettable getting 65 of the attempts on goal and holding the disc for 60% of the time. That's gonna it's difficult to win when the other team has a 2-to-1 advantage on you on the attempts. So just checking in on the chat. Looks like there's some Unforgettable fans, and looks like there's also some Danglin Didgeridoos fans. So good to see both teams getting support there. Yeah, we're just rooting for good play in the casting booth, and I do like that defense. Maybe it will be nice to see a few more scores, but yeah, I'll take some defensive stops and steals and saves and stuns absolutely any day. So Oenculus now working his way along the right side, showing that same patience, and Kiritox showing that same bold activity in the defensive space, not being passive, jumping out, and Kiritox going end to end on that one, jumping out a goal, saving the disc, sending it through, jumping into a stack, and getting there. And I see a question here. What does it mean when the stacks are together? So Madhorn, that's when a stack is when two players are regrabbing together. So when you see two or more, usually just two, but sometimes you'll see three in a row, getting together and throwing off each other. That's called regrabbing. And so we call that a stack or a chain of two people. So when the stacks are together, that means that the players have linked up. They are touching each other. They're joined up, and so they're now able to move throughout the arena because they're touching, and they're able to throw themselves off each other. So that's it's kind of like when a stack is together, that means they're ready to move, kind of. So it's Godly making his move and getting some incredible defense this time by the Unforgettable. So yeah, some incredible defensive plays by both teams here. Kiritox and Agent Brando staying together. They do both get stunned out though, and the disc is low. It will be cleared out and sent. It'll bounce around into the mid zone, and the stack for Danglin Didgeridoos gonna pick it up, but stunned out there by Oenculus, showing his defense or their defensive chops and sending it through. That disc will bounce low. If the orange stack can get there, they will have an open goal and an opportunity. Oh, what a save! What a shot! I think that was going in as well. And Kiritox showing that the speed, not afraid to move from end to end, not afraid to get out of goal and get there just in time. So with that pass, yeah, Agent Brando not quite cutting. Maybe teammate was looking for a cut there, but couldn't connect. But it's Coben VR picking it up on the back line. That pass not able to connect, and that clear not able to be there. So Coben VR now picking it up and looking to reset. Danglin Didgeridoos looking to get their offense going. Disc changes hands a couple times. Agent Brando stunned out, but manages to use that active part of the head, which can still be used when the player is stunned out. And yeah, always like to see players getting active even when they are pretty well locked in place. You gotta use whatever you got. Whatever can move, that's what you can use. So disc kind of bouncing back and forth right now, some clears, and it's kind of passing back and forth along the back line a little bit. Emily showing some love for the Unforgettable team. Yeah, I love to see that support there. Disc is bouncing around on the floor, and the stacks are together but broken up there, and so and broken up on that pass is Geo. It's Godly. He's gonna take a shot. It's bouncing off the wall. There's players. There's pressure. Agent Brando sinks it in. Wow. Incredible clear, incredible pressure by the Danglin Didgeridoos, and yeah, they've shown the same defensive pressure that they showed in round one, not allowing Unforgettable to score at all. And they've also shown a little bit more activity on the offensive end, getting some points. They've scored the same amount of points they scored in 10 minutes in round one. And here they're on the attack again. Coben VR. Oh, wow. What a save by Jake. I think that was going in for a long three, but Jake out of the sky, coming down and making that save. Disc is now passing around toward on the ceiling. It will be passed among multiple hands here. It's Godly now working along the shield. Oh, trying for a pocket shot, but off the ding ring, and it will be picked up by Oenculus, who looks to clear it out. That clear will be successful. But the Danglin Didgeridoos are together, and they do get there quicker, but immediately under pressure. And Oenculus has it. It's 2-on-2. Oh, but it's Kiritox again coming out of the goal, getting the stun and the save. Oh, but just like that, maybe a little too aggressive with coming out of the goal there on the part of the Danglin Didgeridoos. And that steal and pass by Gunnysaw gave that a wide open goal. And Oenculus is not going to miss that one. So Unforgettable now on the board. They've got their momentum going, and yeah, we got ourselves a match here. It's Godly now picking it up, but kind of like a 1-on-4 situation. Gunnysaw, Jake, they're together. They do get a dribbling motion going, so their stack can't stay together, and so their speed a little bit slower maybe than they would have hoped, but it's good enough because Gunnysaw picks it up. He's working his way along the post. Oh, and what a save again by Kiritox. Wow, just checking in on the stats here. Wow, there are currently 12 saves by Danglin Didgeridoos alone. 2 players with 4 saves, and it's only been 15 minutes of action. That's almost a save a minute recorded, and I wouldn't be surprised if there were a couple of others that didn't quite get counted. So yeah, that shows you incredibly what they're doing on defense to keep themselves in this match. Just like that, though, they do find themselves again in need of defense, and Gunnysaw will pick it up along the back line for the Unforgettable, looking to make that pass. Arm stretched out, able to get there. Jake now arm stretched out. He's working his way. Oh, the extra pass, not quite able to connect, but Oenculus picks it up. He can't connect with Gunnysaw, and wow, that was a really dangerous set of passes by the Unforgettable. And just like that, speaking of dangerous, oh, Agent Brando can't quite get there. The disc is open. The goal is still open, and it's Godly. Swoops in and saves the day with an 18-meter rocket. So, wow. I didn't quite get a look at what was happening in the backfield there, but the Unforgettable just couldn't get their stacks together, couldn't get back in time, couldn't recover, and that gave that extra opportunity. So now it's the Unforgettable who are going to be feeling a little bit of pressure here, down by 5, plenty of time left, but they got to be feeling like that defense for Danglin Didgeridoos. But look at this. Oh, and Agent Brando comes in and stuns out Gunnysaw right at the last minute. Jake now passes to Oenculus and saved again by Kiritox. The disc is now bouncing off the head, and Coben VR able to tap it out. It's at least out of the bubble for now, but picked up. Oenculus now working off the backboard. Holy jeez. Oenculus getting a 2-point goal, bringing the Unforgettable back within a single score. So with about 2 minutes left here, we are going to see if Danglin Didgeridoo's defense is going to hold on. Can they score 1 or 2 more and put the ice on this round and go to round 3? Or will it be the Unforgettable coming in unforgettably and returning the favor and taking this match and this round? But it's Godly getting the discs taken from him. That was an opportunity, but just like that, Coben VR picking it back up. He's passing it down to It's Godly. He's making his move. Oh, he gets stunned out, but Coben VR is there again. He's maybe looking to pass. Oh no, he is looking to score, and score he does. Wow, Danglin Didgeridoos now with 9 points on the board, up by 5. A minute and 20 left. Once the clock runs down, there's still plenty of time to get 2 goals, but Unforgettable is definitely going to be under some pressure. So let's see what kind of defensive joust pressure. They come with a stack. They are still together. Coben VR and It's Godly moving quickly. They are pressuring Unforgettable so that they're making some passes that didn't quite connect, but getting the disc back. Oh, can't quite connect on that pass and cleared through. So the clock is winding down now. Whose stack is going to be there faster? No one's. Oh, yes, it is the Danglin Didgeridoos, and they're going to take a little bit of time as the defense recovers. That goes off the ding ring, but it will be picked up by Agent Brando. So 40 seconds left. If they can just burn a little bit of clock here, the time will definitely be out, but it's picked out. It's, oh, that clear, not quite able to make it through. And so the disc will finally be cleared. The goal is open, but the stack for Unforgettables can't quite get toward the bouncing disc, and It's Godly will pick it up. And with that, it looks like this round will indeed go to Danglin Didgeridoos. Just a question of what the final score will be. Both of these teams not giving up an inch. They're trying to get their teamwork, their momentum working. Both teams trying to score, trying to put points on the board, and it looks like it will wind down, although there may have one more shot. They do take a shot. Agent Brando, though, in the goal, saving that shot. So, wow. Danglin Didgeridoos taking round 2 and tying the match. It will go to round 3. Crazy Kit asking who is casting. I am DocEducation in the booth, and we have the beloved, amazing Palidore working the cameras, bringing you all the fine action on all the fine angles. The Palidad is the man on the cams, indeed. Yep. Deb South saying it's okay, round 3, let's go Unforgettable. So we got some Unforgettable fans and some Didgeridoos fans. Just checking in on our stats here. Danglin Didgeridoos able to bring up that possession and attempts back toward a little bit more of an even split. They do, in fact, bring it to 47% to 53% on the attempts. So they did about as much of an advantage on their attempts in round 2 as the Unforgettable had in round 1 in order to even that up. And it looks like Oenculus is doing all of the scoring for the Unforgettable, while the Danglin Didgeridoos are spreading the love between every single player. And as noted on the defense, every single player has a save, and almost every player but one has a steal. So that's really showing you how active the hands are on the defensive side. What else do we see? Agent Brando doing work with 38 stuns, and Gunny Saw and Oenculus with 32 and 31. Coffee Zombie with 28. So there's some brawlers. There's some brawlers in this game, and I think that's been a big difference in some of these shots, especially for the Danglin Didgeridoos. Noticed that they had some open goal opportunities, and usually when those open goal opportunities happen, it's because the stack or the chain, the group of folks looking to regrab and move quickly throughout the arena and get back on defense, they just weren't able to, and that's usually a result of some stunning. So for those of you who are kind of picking up the game, the main action that you're using to move is regrabbing. So you can only move about 5 meters a second maximum by yourself, unless you throw yourself off something that is moving. So if you're moving 5 meters a second and someone throws themselves off you, they can go up to 9 meters a second off that. And then that person can grab again and throw again, and they can go 13 meters a second off that. And you can do that actually an infinite number of times. Only the space of the arena is the cap on how fast you can go. And so that's the main action with how we move throughout the arena. And you'll notice that this requires 2 people moving, and if even one of the people gets stunned out, then that chain is broken up. They can't throw off each other. And so stunning a team that has really fast moving stacks, even if you only stun one of those people, that is actually enough to stop that chain from working. So you see those stacks coming out, and at this time it's the Danglin Didgeridoos who get their head on the board, her head on the disc rather, faster. Oh, wow, Coben VR, what a shot. Can't quite get there. It's Godly now also losing it. So some wild action. Thanks, Emily. Appreciate the support. We do love casting. We do love bringing you these amazing teams, bringing us some incredible entertainment on a Saturday evening or any time really. And yeah, there's a lot of brawling and stunning in the midfield. Both teams kind of working off that joust, trying to get their offenses set up. No team has really established full control of the disc so far. A lot of momentary possession that's been clearing. So both teams are kind of fighting under pressure, not quite able to fully control the disc. It looks like it will be first controlled by Danglin Didgeridoos working along the wall. Let's see if they decide to press. They don't have numbers, but they do have It's Godly on the nest, and Gunny Saw. Wow, what a stun out. That's a very dangerous position to be in, going straight on the goal. And that pass will be connected a little bit offline, though, forcing Kiritox to go to the left rather than straight on the goal. And that was just enough, maybe, to save a goal on that one. So sometimes it's just the little tiny bits, but that's an incredible pass. And Agent Brando working his way along the floor. He'll get stunned out right before he takes a shot, and that clear will work out. So let's see which stackers get together. Oh, it takes a little bit of an unforgiving, unfortunate bounce for the Unforgettable, and they do end up losing the disc there. It will go in toward the orange zone, bouncing around toward the orange goal, but Gunny Saw able to make an incredible pass, wow, to Oenculus, who is immediately under pressure, though, and loses the disc to Coben VR. So again, neither team really able to fully establish control of the disc, where the passing is actually connecting and the spacing is good enough that you can be without pressure for a moment. But just like that goal is open, that shot is made. Oenculus flying in on the Unforgettable stack and making a nice, I don't know how easy a 3 ever is, but from 8 meters out, it can't quite get any closer. And so Unforgettable now drawing first blood in round 3. Disc is bouncing through now, and it will be on the floor. Spacing not the best there, but moving now. Oh, stunned out. And Gunny Saw sending it through, bouncing around in Geo. It will be Danglin Didgeridoo stack moving faster, but immediately under pressure, and Oenculus able to stun out. So the disc is now in the trap area, and it will be sent through. Disc is now in a dangerous area, but Coben VR on the back line, able to swoop it up, and that is a successful clear. The stack is together. Danglin Didgeridoos are flying. Can they get there? If they do, they will have an opportunity, and yes! That is how you do a clear and boost, my friends. Agent Brando swooping it up and sending it in. So a little bit more scoring already in round 3 than we saw really from either round 1 or round 2. I guess it's already been 3.5 minutes, but just feels like there's so much action going on in this game. It's Godly and Coben VR working in a stack together. You see those two blue players pressuring the disc. When they're together, they can move quickly, and so those two players can cover a lot of ground. Oh, just missing it there and picking it up on the back line for Danglin Didgeridoos. It's Kiritox. Coben VR and Agent Brando were together for a moment, but it looks like they will separate to provide some more passing opportunities. Coben VR looking to pass it there. Not quite under control there, but stunned out. But tapped in, and so the disc is now loose again there. Maybe Coben VR could have passed back toward the bow tie area rather than attempting that clear. Maybe give the team a chance to go past the midline and get that disc under control, but they do have the disc now, and they are under control now. Agent Brando now working along the floor. He will pass it immediately along the floor, but stunned out. And yeah, there's another opportunity where maybe just a little bit more patience, a little bit more backing out, and spending a little bit more time allowing your spacing to open up so that you can make a pass to a player who's not fully under pressure. And just like that, with the pressure on the defense, it's the Danglin Didgeridoos again, and there's a player for Danglin Didgeridoos moving really fast. They do have the disc. They are on the pole. Oh, what a save by Gunny Saw, but can't clear it out, and he does tap it out there. Wow, that was a dangerous opportunity. Almost able to score there. The disc is now bouncing around, but moving super fast and coming back in action. It is the Didgeridoos. So some some close opportunities here, and just like that, Gunnysaw will start an opportunity for the Unforgettable. But that back pass, that is what the Unforgettable have been doing all game, that have given them, especially in round one, more opportunities. Notice Jake, he's not under any pressure, so he's probably talking to the team, noticing where they can be to just create a little bit more pressure on the defense. Work your way, pass to an open person, just like that. That's how you get an open shot. Gunnysaw now getting the opportunity, and Coffee Zombie with the assist and the slam. That was an incredible offensive set by the Unforgettable. Just really taking their time when you're not under any pressure. There's no need to pass the disc. It's Echo Arena moves so fast. There's such a tendency to just feel like you want to press, you want to move forward, you got to get rid of the disc because someone's going to come flying in from you never know where. They're on a stack, they're right behind me. But it's the teams often that can slow down and just notice where the other team is, and apply the pressure slowly on the offensive end. Those are the teams, just like that back pass. Notice the spacing immediately changes. The orange team is able to move. They have open passes. The blue team is now crushed and in the bubble. And just like that, Owenculus with the clouds opening, sending it in. So the last two offensive sets by the Unforgettable have just been absolute textbook. That's how you do it. That's how you score. I mean, there's lots of ways to score in this game, but the slow offensive pressure is really the most reliable when you have the opportunity. So Agent Brando now getting stunned out, and Coffee Zombie with the disc again. So it's a lot of momentum right now. The stacks are flying for the Unforgettable. They are together. Oh, but there's a lot of brawling too. Dang! Oh, wow! Owenculus with the 39-meter tap, bouncing off the wall and in. That is really unfortunate for the Danglin Didgeridoos. They're down by 8 now with 2.5 minutes left. This is going to be a very uphill battle. Let's see, that pass not able to connect. The disc is bouncing around in the trap. The Unforgettable are smelling blood. They have their stacks together. They are really attacking now. Agent Brando now not under pressure, passes to Kiritox, but he's under pressure immediately and coming out of goal, or out of the bubble at least. Coben VR picks it up on the back line. Danglin Didgeridoos, they've definitely got to score in order to bring this game back in. It's Godly. Oh, he goes for the pocket and can't quite connect, but picked up immediately and stunned out. There's a lot of brawling. There's a lot of disc changing hands. The Danglin Didgeridoos need this so bad. Coben VR, wow, what a steal, what a save. The disc is now around mid, and the Unforgettable are breathing a little bit more easily. Gunnysaw maybe going for a boop shot there off the ceiling, couldn't quite get it, and wow, a boop pass, and the goal is open. That shot can't get there, and Gunnysaw is able to swoop it up for the Unforgettable. So with time clocking down, Agent Brando is going to keep up the pressure, and it will be It's Godly. They have an opportunity, all 4 players in the bubble. Oh no, just off the crossbar there. Coben VR now swooping it up, passing it in. It goes to Agent Brando, but Coffee Zombie is there. The disc is now bouncing around toward mid. Who's going to get there? The Danglin Didgeridoos need this so bad. They're not fully out of it yet. Coben VR makes a pass to Agent Brando. He gets stunned out by Gunnysaw. So in round 3, it is the Unforgettable defense that's really showing its muscle as well. The disc is swooped up, and with that time expiring, it looks unfortunate for the Danglin Didgeridoos. The Unforgettable, it looks like, will come back in round 3, but not giving up at all as Danglin Didgeridoos off the backboard with the pass. It's Coben VR to Kiritox, and he sends it in. They say, no, 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 we will not go silently into the night. We will score into our last dying breath. And with that, there will be about 10 seconds left for us to enjoy here as the Unforgettable will close this in 3 rounds with a clear, disc bouncing around, Coffee Zombie with the tap, maybe one more goal. No. Match over. Game over. The Unforgettable taking it in 3. What an incredible match. What an incredible play by both of these teams. Just looking at some of these stats here, Owenculus really coming through with 17 points for the Unforgettable. Coffee Zombie adding 2, Gunnysaw adding 3 assists and 5 saves. All players getting at least 2 saves. All players on Danglin Didgeridoos getting at least 3 saves. So yeah, and everyone on Danglin Didgeridoos getting on the points. I believe on the steals we've already lost 1 player. Oh, here are the official match statistics. So yeah, everyone got a steal except 1 player for the Unforgettable. So and the attempts ended up being and time of possession ended up evening out. So it was just some pretty nice stacks and really open goals. And I think there was 1 lucky shot there on the long tap that could have given Danglin Didgeridoos a little bit more of an opportunity. But I think an incredible matchup. Both of these teams playing really well. I think they'll be able to look back on this match and learn and grow. And that's what this game is really all about, is getting better and having fun. And yeah, this is a gold tier match. So I think in about 15 minutes here, we will have on this channel Wrath versus Synapse in the master tier, the absolute top of the top. And it will be the same casting crew, myself, DocEducation, and Palidore on the cams. I think Palidore was resting his voice for this match, but we will hear his dulcet tones in the master tier match indeed. So with that, we will, I think, sign off for about 15 minutes here, get a little break, grab some snacks, enjoy time in the chat, maybe check, I'm not sure if we have anything on VRML 2 or if that game is also over, just checking. Looks like VRML 2 is offline as well. But if you want a diamond tier matchup in 15 minutes, there will also be Paper versus Anomaly with implications for the Challenger Cup upcoming. So 2 incredible matches coming for you in about 15 minutes, and we got tons of fun coming later on. So with that, I have been DocEducation on the casting voice, Palidore, bringing you the views on the cams. This has been Echo Arena VRML 1. See y'all in a bit.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.